Hola, chat room. So, it's been a, it's been a little bit, a tiny bit. I haven't set it up, but I'm recording on the 13th, May 13th, of 2024. I feel like I need to add that nowadays. I got a job on the 19th. It'll be 7 months. That tells you how long it's been since I made a fucking video. Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry, I had a thing on to monitor myself. I've reset my computer since we last talked, and so I just had to reinstall OBS and reset everything. So that was fun. That was super cool. I'm not gonna go into everything. By the way, my hair's pink. This is the second shade of pink that I've done it. It's actually it's a little bit darker than it looks. I like to have a little filter on the camera. It makes it feel a little nicer, a little homier, you know. Homie. Guys, a lot's happened. I've been working on a video for the past like 3 or 4 months. It's been a long ass video, and it won't come out for at least another 2. So, well, 1.5. So, thanks guys. Love chat. Today's drink of the day: Coke. Coconut Dr. Pepper. It's pretty yummy. Anyway, the idea of this video, it came to me in a dream. It came to me in a fucking whatever. it showed itself to me in a spirit. It fucking, you know, the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. That's it. So here's the idea, chat. 7 degrees of Spider-Man. I want to make this a series. I'm also probably gonna take some of this and put it on TikTok. Gotta be real. Because I feel like TikTok, I could generate a lot of traction, you know. I could get a lot more people to check out actual Sunflower if I give them those snippets on TikTok. You feel? Anyway, also if you're here from TikTok, welcome, or Instagram. I'm probably gonna put the same little teaser on both of them. By the way, can everybody please go watch James's house tour? That is my favorite video I've ever done. That's his favorite video. I put a lot of work into it. I think it's a fucking amazing video, and it does not have enough love. It's got like 20 something views. Some of my other videos, much shittier, have like 70 to 90. Please go show James's house tour a little bit of love. That video fucking rocks. Anyway, 7 degrees of 7 degrees of Spider-Man. So the idea of 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon is that everybody in Hollywood can be connected to Kevin Bacon through 7, either people or movies or, you know, something in that family. And I wanted to challenge myself. I don't know if someone else has probably already done this, but take Spider-Man and through both Marvel and DC Comics, connect them to whoever the wheel tells me through 7 connections. I'm gonna do my best if I can. Also, I want to make this a series. I'm gonna do my best if I can not to include like Civil War. No, Civil War is fair game nowadays. I think Endgame is kind of cheap, you know. Like I feel like major shit that the whole purpose of it is to be a crossover kind of shouldn't matter. Kind of shouldn't count. Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom. Fucking DC vs. Mortal Kombat. Like I feel like a lot of that shit just doesn't count. Me personally. Unless that's the only way, in which case I will abuse it. But if my answer is, well, Spider-Man fought Scorpion, and Scorpion fought Joker. Like, fucking, that's boring. Go to sleep. Take a nap. Put my shit on in the background, take a nap. But I'm hoping the finished video isn't gonna be that long. We're gonna find out together. So, welcome me. Why? Let's check this shit out. Why'd it fade like that? Why'd it fade like that? We're gonna check this shit out. Oh my god, I'm at 62% CPU. Let's spin this shit fast. So who the fuck is Marvelman? Who the fuck is Marvelman? By the way, we're going by 616 Spider-Man. I feel like I should have established that. I got my fucking work cut out for me. Give me a second. What the fuck? Who the fuck is Marvelman? Hey chat. So, barely any progress. I left that clip, and I went to the bathroom, and I came back, and I a text. I used to work at Walmart 2 years ago. Okay, this is fucking forever ago. All right, and I worked with this guy. I don't even remember the guy's name, but I have him on Snap. I have 2 Snap accounts. One that I haven't used in about a year, and one that I'm pretty active on. The one from about a year ago has people that I knew in real life, like people I went to school with and shit. And I decided to post a little picture, one that I thought was pretty cute. Right, my outfit that I was wearing today. Not this. This is just for the recording. Future Caleb. Check that shit out. Right. Now you guys, the audience at home, probably could have expected to see me in some shit like this. Let's be honest. Right. But back then I didn't really wear much like this. And again, this guy saw me at Walmart, where I would be surprised if I was allowed to wear that as my work uniform. And he said, "What the fuck are you wearing, bro?" And I said them out. And I have another message from him. I'm not really gonna show you much, but he just texted. And let's see what he says. Nah, for real though. Dude, I tell you what, here's the sitch. Okay, here's my perception of the situation. I feel like a lot of people should have seen this coming. I feel like it's not very out of character for me to be wearing something like 1, 2, 3, this. You know what I like? My pink hair now, guys. Y'all really should have seen this shit coming. Let's be real. Anyway, I thought that would show on that. I thought it was quite silly. Hopefully you guys did too. I'll be back with more, with fucking Marvelman though. Bye bye, see you soon. Hey chat, so I did a little bit of digging. It's now 11:52. We are however long away that was. I think it was 13 whenever I started that other recording. So like 40 minutes ago. Miracle Man fucking doesn't exist. Or Marvelman, or whichever one it was. Marvelman, I think. Here's what happened. Okay. Way back, 50s Marvelman. He thought he was a reporter and that he talked to an astrophysicist, and that the astrophysicist taught him a word. If he said Komodo, then he would turn into practically Shazam. Sound familiar? By the way, Komodo is atomic backwards, with a K instead of a C, so it's special, it's cool. Marvelman later gained a psychic, well, 2 psychics actually. I think the other one was like Mr. Marvelman, and then the other was like Kid Marvelman. Okay, and to make a semi-long story short, he tanks a nuclear blast. By the way, his power list is fucking ridiculous. He's Shazam, but also telekinesis and mind control and shit. So he's just, I can't even say he's Superman. He's better than Superman. Anyway, he tanks a nuclear blast by making a force field, which he can do. And then whenever he wakes up, very bad memory loss. He doesn't know who he is. And the comic ends there, because the guy that was making it ran out of money. And then it got picked up again in the 90s. Where we found out that whole thing was a fucking lie. He wasn't actually a newsboy or whatever the fuck, a reporter. Turns out, government plant. This is around the time when if they got in trouble with DC, and so Marvelman didn't exist, and Miracle Man now existed. My fucking goat, Miracle Man. Now it's Miracle Man, and Marvelman never existed, and whenever he wakes up, he finds out that his past sidekick, by the way, the nuclear blast and everything did happen. He just didn't get the powers from a random guy. He was made by the government. Remember Kid Marvelman? He didn't lose his mind in the nuclear blast. Oh wait, the other one died, by the way. Mr. Marvelman, or whatever the fuck his name was. He's dead. He died in the blast. But the other one stayed alive and kept his powers and became a schizo megalomaniac, according to Wikipedia. And so he fucking killed him. Miracle Man killed Kid Marvelman. So, going from that, he decided, also 40,000 people died in Britain when that happened. In the original comic, he was American. But for the reboot, they made him British, so take that as you will. He decides to make his Earth a utopia and becomes a dictator, and everything actually goes fine. There was supposed to be, I think, 18 comics dropped. For this one, he had a plan in mind. He was going to do a couple, and then he had 3 arcs in mind. The Silver Age, Gold Age, Dark Age. And the whole Silver Age came out, those 3 good comics. Or it might have been Gold, Silver, either one. The first one, 4 came out, and then 2 of the next one came out, and then he ran out of money. And so it was left off with the utopia thriving. There was nothing bad. It didn't go bad. And they were like, fucking nothing, no riot. I mean, like, it all worked out, and that's super dope, I guess. And so for the longest time, that's where he was left. That's how it ended. Until something called Marvel Volume 1 1000 or some shit. I guess it was to celebrate their 1000th comic. Probably not 1,000 years. I feel like Marvel hasn't been going on that long. The only this one took a while. The only evidence between Spider-Man, remember this whole video is about connecting Spider-Man to this fucking guy. The only evidence connecting Spider-Man and previously Marvelman, now Miracle Man, is that there is a one-off comic that is 1 page, at least that I can find online, called Miracle Man Prologue, or maybe Prologue Miracle Man. It's a part of the event, and it's him sitting, reading a comic. Caleb, put it on screen. Reading a comic that says, like, it's just like a Marvel comic. I don't even remember what it says. And Spider-Man's on the screen, and he goes, you know, sometimes it's nice to just read a comic. You know, the Avengers and X-Men and Spider-Man, and there's someone else he says, probably Fantastic Four. You know, it's nice to just read a comic. And his wife comes over. Mind you, this is while they have a fucking utopia. She goes, man, are you reading those comics again? And he goes, yup, and she goes, you know, that's what got us in this mess in the first place. And that's the whole thing. That is the only connection I can find between Marvel, anything, really, and Miracle Man. Like, he was both the mention of the wizard astrophysicist who gave him his powers, and the retconned scientist who gave him his powers through the military. No mention of them anywhere. They don't fucking exist. They're only Miracle Man. My best guess, and as far as I've seen online, is he takes place sometime between Marvel, current day, question mark, and Kang. Because the world isn't fucked with Kang yet. And he's looking at Marvel and the comics as if it's like a classic thing of the past. So that's the 7 degrees of Spider-Man episode 1. I'm gonna make this episode 0. Fuck that. This doesn't deserve to be episode 1. Fucking Miracle Man is bullshit. I don't know why he was on that fucking wheel. I fucking hate Miracle Man. This guy is fucking terrible for our ecosystem. Don't look at my snacks. This guy, who the fuck my camera disconnected. Okay, that was cool. Anyway, this guy is not good for our kids. We need to hide this guy from our kids. I look so terrible. Caleb, put something funny on screen, please, dear God. Caleb, please. I'll do anything. Hey, we're back. Anyway, that's how Miracle Man connects to Spider-Man. I've heard your pleas, I've heard your cries, I appreciate that. To make it up, to show that we really are back. I'm gonna have to figure out what episode this is. Because I genuinely have no fucking idea. I'm lowering my chair for this. By the way, my screen's here, so like either I was looking under the camera, you know what I mean? Or I'm looking up. Anyway. The time is currently 12:02 a.m. The date is May 14th, 2024. And this is episode of Caleb Drinks Water. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm, cut me some slack. And as always, I'll see you sometime, baby. I'll catch you guys. I'll see you on the flip flop, baby. Thank you for watching.